Hello and welcome back to Subnautica in early access. I just got done with it crashed, kind of locking up on me. I'll post that up on the internet. Post that a link into the description to that video. It really is just a bug clusterfuck, so I thought I would just like stop it, but I'll still put it up. And then a link in the description to previous version of Subnautica. Subnautica is an open world survival game made by the people that did Natural Selection 2 that came out a couple years ago. Not a fan of that game. I think it has to do with, some other stuff. But this game looks really cool. I love exploration games. I like Rust, not because it's base building, but just because the world is really interesting. Same with DayZ and H1Z1. I'm drawn to open world games because of I love how developers build worlds and how, or if they're not building worlds, what is their algorithm and what do you get from that? So like with Rust and now Subnautica, you get procedurally generated maps, worlds that look just gorgeous. I'm still amazed every time I boot up that game, even though I like have a low setting. It's an amazing looking game. Rust is. They got some really nice artists at that game. Forest 2 is another great looking game. A game made by actually artists. So again, options still not here. So yeah, new thing here, you can get into their newsletter about updates, which is real nice. More games need to be doing this. You say if you get on this early access and then kind of forget about it or uninstall it, it's like, when is this going to get updated? Is this been updated? They don't have any more. Steam isn't upfront about updates anymore, which is really sad. And I feel like with the rise of early access at an all-time high, let's see here. How many games are actually on early access that are in the top 10? H1Z1, Besieged. Let's see here. So that's 2 on the top 10. Actually, not a lot. Wow. 3, 4. Wow. I remember seeing it just being pretty sane. I think during the winter sale last 2013, I think 2014. But early access here to stay. Anyways, they also added the ability to save, and we'll see how this goes. What's this? Why? Interesting. Because when I did it in my last video, I clicked this, and it kind of like went to shit. I lost the recipes. Recipes were lost, but it's not a big deal. They were how to cook stuff, so we'll just hit continue. There we go. There's no real world. Wow. Story. You are assumed to be in that ship, crash launches, and you're like the only survivor, and you survive. And it's a single-player survival game. They might add multiplayer and all that stuff, but we'll see how this goes. Okay. Before you start playing this game, make sure to never press the F buttons. So if you press F2, that will bring up Oculus Rift, and that will remove the bottom left UI. If you press F1, they just add some debug stuff. I don't even know how to interact. F3 is more of this stuff. Still don't know how to interact with that. I'm not... Oh, actually, wow. Okay. Now I got a mouse. Cool. Huh. Interesting. What's this? Whoa, shit. Oh, God. And then 3. Okay. 4. Okay. And then, of course, F8 is the feedback. I love this thing. Okay. First off, you now have energy for multiple devices. Originally your sea glider is now have power, but I don't know if it has. It might be a bug or intended just for people to screw around with it. But once you still get down to 0, it still seems to work just as fast. You have 3 power cells that power your fabricator, and with that you can make new ones.
New creature discovered.
Okay. So you can make water from air sacs, a bunch of new stuff. So you get the advanced stuff. Titanium ingots now are the metal scraps that you find, and you can turn those into titanium. Silica is now from quartz. You can make glass. Magnesium is now from salt. Salt is pretty much used for bleach. The fuck? Lasting water source. Disinfected water. Bleach. Interesting. That's not exactly how it works. You know, they have copper now. Batteries are actually kind of easy to make. You just need copper and acid mushrooms. You don't get carbon from those. You get carbon.
Mild dehydration detected.
From
Intake recommended.
I don't know if you got rid of that. Anyways, let's see here. So I actually have some. Actually, I don't. Never mind. So I'm just gonna create some water sacks here. Still, nothing stacks, which I find very annoying. It's I don't know if they'll ever like change this. I feel like the Sea Glide shouldn't be in your inventory. I think you should just like have it on you or something. Same with fins; they should just be attached to you and not actually in inventory. And a lot of stuff. Same with also tanks and all that stuff. It's weird. So we'll just click that.
Stabilizing.
And then we got some cooked food here. There we go. So you get some of these stuffs. I'm noticing a lot more of these sea mouth fragments and all these question mark things. I still don't know how to use them. In the UI now we have blueprints, but they are just the locker and the crafting fabricator. And then once you click those are kind of actually bugged too, and then you have to just close that. Let's see here. Got quartz. Okay. All the, like, okay, new stuff. So we got titanium ignite, which is your, you know, but farther down the line building material. From there you can make some stuff. Computer chips actually require silver. I've only seen one silver, and that is a, you find it underground. You find it real deep. Jeweled disc pieces are some of the corals, so now some corals can be used. So we got a coral chunk here. Piece of calcium carbonate, some copper, titanium, quartz. Let's get that in here. There we go. Copper, battery. Okay. What else here? We also can let's see, knife, stasis rifle, welder used to repair stuff, constructor. You build this to make vehicles. You can make 2 vehicles now. So we're just gonna go up on the top here. And, oh, there it is. Okay, good. So you can see right on the bottom there, it says 96 and all that stuff. So it's lowering the... Oh, there it is. It's lowering energy. But I don't know if it actually lowers... if that actually means anything. So this is what happens when you build your constructor. Mouse click, and then you have a kind of like another UI where you can build 2 vehicles, a sea mouth, which is actually extremely easy to make, rugged submersible, and a drivable submarine. So it's going to take a lot of plasteel ignite, enameled glass, and all that stuff. So it's something to work for. But yeah, again, they do require a what do you call it? A power source. So here's the sea mouth. It's pretty cool. They both have health, I should say, and so the welder repairs that, and the welder also has energy. But this thing hauls ass. Whee! Like even hitting like creatures will like do some damage to it. Frame rate drops again because it's all loading. Go into the depths. There's these sharks. There we go. Get out of my way. Oh, I wonder if I'm doing damage to it. You can't, for all as I know, you can't equip anything on this. There we go. Get out of my way. And of course, in the bottom left, you see that your health and oxygen are perfectly fine, which is really cool. Because you could use this as a, it's kind of like a platform. So let's get out in here. Let's get my thing here. Get some scrap metal. And then oxygen slowing going down. But if I hit go in there, oxygen regens. There we go. But it's really nice that you can get this real fast. Allows you to go a lot farther. Get out of my way. There we go. Oh, you son of a bitch. Okay. So to repair, you just pretty much just right click. Super easy to get this welder. What the hell is there a lever right here? Interesting. And of course, just left click to get back in. Since you are going faster, it can get a little bit choppy. It does, like, get some air on this. Let's see what's over here. This is such a gorgeous looking underwater. It does suck that, like, once you get it... You can go down pretty deep and still see the light, which is really, like... The meters are not meters, they're more like feet. 30 meters is really fucking deep. That's like, what is that? 10 stories? Yeah. Let's see here. When you're in your, thing... Oh, okay. Let's get out of there. When you're in your thing, you can't access the inventory, which sucks. As usual, your little base there does blink. I wonder if they'll ever remove that, because you can make beacons and all that stuff. There we go. It's just so cool to drive this thing. Whoa. There's all sorts of different creatures too. There's like giant whale-looking things, well, jellyfish-looking things that act like whales. But that's pretty much it. Game runs fine when it's not like loading in chunks of the world. It's pretty smooth. It's really fun. It's really fun little exploration game with like a little bit of survivalness to the game. Huh. Actually, I'm gonna try something. So these guys. Oh my god, they do work. That's crazy. Cool. There we go. That's Subnautica for build 14153 for September the 5th, February 15th build. Really not much to report from this game. It's just really fun to play around and all that stuff. Again, this is on early access. I'll put a link in the description to my past quick overview of this game. Jesus, stupid fish. But as always, thanks for watching, and make sure to like, comment, subscribe.